Hi there. Today we're going to talk about multiplying decimals by powers of 10, or multiples of 10. The I can statement is, I can explain patterns of zeros and the movement of the decimal point when multiplying or dividing by powers of 10. So our example today is pretty much just to show you how you can use mental math to complete this. Because when you multiply by a power of 10, by a multiple of 10, 10, 100, 1000, you can just move the decimal. So when you're multiplying by 10, you're going to move the decimal one place to the right. So I'm going to start out with 5/10 in each of my examples here. So here I have 5/10, and if I multiply by 10, I'm moving this decimal one place to the right. So 10 times 5/10 equals 5. To multiply by 100, I move the decimal two places to the right. So notice it directly correlates to the number of zeros that I have in my multiple of 10. When I multiply by 10, I move it one place. When I multiply by 100 that has two zeros, I'm moving the decimal two places. So I take my decimal here at 5/10, 1, 2. 100 times 5/10 is 50. I also want you to notice that this extra zero here does not change the value of my number until I move my decimal. So I can add as many zeros as I want to this way and as many zeros as I want to this way, but as long as that decimal stays in the same place, that number is 5/10. That's not going to change until my decimal moves. Okay, moving on to the next one. If I want to multiply by 1,000, how many zeros do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I'm moving my decimal three places to the right, okay? And I'm multiplying, which means it's going to the right. 1,000 times 5/10, 1, 2, 3, equals 500. Now it's the opposite when we're dividing by a multiple of 10. If I'm dividing by 10, I'm moving my decimal one place to the left. So here I have 5/10 again. Here's my decimal, but I'm moving it this way to the left. So if I have 5/10 divided by 10, my answer is 5/100 because I've moved that decimal. It's over here now. To divide by 100, I have two zeros, right? So to divide by 100, I move the decimal two places to the left. So again, here I start with 5/10. And I say 1, 2. So 5/10 divided by 100, I have 5,000ths. And the last one, if I divide by 1,000, 1, 2, 3 zeros, move the decimal three places to the left. So here I start, 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So 5/10 divided by 1,000 equals 5/10,000ths. Okay, so give the practice problems a try, scan the QR code at the bottom, and we'll go over them.